So guys, Aisha Yusufu has remembered Festus Keyamo. We all know what happened yesterday at the Senate floor during his screening process. My God, it was really so embarrassing. Just take a look at this.
I apologize without reservation. Total apology. I apologize without reservation. Total apology.
Keyamo, Festus Keyamo, that was doing bragato, talking anyhow. I don't go check in timeline for Twitter. I never see tweet. Oh, I'm sure it's all the big grammar tweet where he don't compose before. He don't keep on for one side. He don't humble. See as Keyamo just sound like one shaking. Oh, okay, now. Disgrace upon disgrace. Now so power. Now so these people like power. God forbid. I always say me, Aisha Yusufu. Nah, my mouth too big for that kind of thing now. No. I can't they say yes sir to somebody. Yeah, you're honorable, distinguished. If not behave distinguished, I'll be calling you distinguished because I want you to clear my nomination. God forbid. God forbid. Anything that will not be able to, I'll see something, I will not say that's the way it is. I won't say it the way it is just because of something. God forbid. May God take that thing far away from me, and may God take me far away from that thing. See Keyamo just standing there in one corner. Meanwhile, all that 774 jobs that they be talking about and all of that, I'm sure, I can't remember whether Senate called him and he refused to go, but there were a lot of arrogance that were going on. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. But one of the things that we have to ensure is this separation of powers between the judiciary, the executive, and also the legislative. Thank you. Bye.
To bring to the notice of this House that sometime in 2020 that an issue came up. And that issue was the public works program. We all welcomed it with open hands because this is something that will help our people. Today we are talking about paying 8,000 to some people to make sure that it will alleviate poverty. Then it was the amount of 20,000 to 1,000 persons across the 774 local governments, which my local government is part of it. And I'm sure your local government is part of it. And today, 1,000 per each local government minimum, 20,000 naira, has a great multiplier effect that will make our people cushion so many effects that would have led our people into a very greater height. But what really happened? At a point, we wanted to carry out our responsibility, because if some people can use the instrumentality of law, which they find themselves within their confines of their own authority, to advance for all their justices, why can't we use the instrumentality of the legislature to support our people and help the populace, which we represent? Then, at that point, we invited the nominee, because this thing has been a subject of controversy and public debate, which I don't know. We wanted to know and give him fair hearing. Please tell us, because it's now within our own confines authority to know what happened to our constituents. Say, please come and tell us what really happened. What is the structure? What are the indices you are using to carry out these things? Because our people will hold us responsible and accountable. And when he was invited, what we are talking about is a 52 billion naira appropriation, and the right of appropriation resides on the legislature. That is our right. And I know quite well that the right of oversight resides on us, because we have to hold you accountable for whatever thing we appropriate to you. It is our right. And when he was invited, he expressly told us, to the public, that we want to hijack his role, that we want to blackmail us, that we are corrupt, that we want to hijack his role. And I know that he midwifed the process. Nobody's against that. He midwifed the process, and this falls within his own area of operation as the junior minister for labor and employment. Highly welcomed. And not only that, he went as far as in the public line to say that when he was asked, which indices did you use to gain this? He said, in quote, they are not from the moon. That was too arrogant to answer Nigerians that way. Because we're talking about what we support and help our people. That is why we are here. Anything outside that, I'll walk away from this chamber. My interest, your interest, and the interest of everybody is our people. That is why we are here. Not whatever thing any person is saying. And today, we need to find out, Mr. Senate President. Well, nobody is stopping him from being cleared. No. And I'm happy the way the president has sent so many people, great people here. We have questioned them, passed through the screening, wonderful people, and we're ready. As much as they are ready to work with the system, we are ready to clear them. But not on the grounds of putting something under the table, not granting some people fair hearing, because I would like us to grant him fair hearing since he has been running away from it, for people, for Nigerians to know what really happened. Because I wouldn't like any person to be holding that, because this thing has been subject of debate here and there. What happened to the 52 billion? What happened to the... But he is here, and it's our responsibility to find out. So, Mr. President of the Senate, I'm of the opinion so strongly that he has to tell us what really happened, but not here. We have to keep it down a little bit. We're not saying that we're not going to clear him. This is a house that can reconvert at any point. You can even call for an emergency and we'll reconvert. Because we would not like what happened at the last administration, where some people felt that the president was in charge and so many other things were happening out there. We won't take it this time around. We want a situation we hold you responsible from the onset. Since Mr. President has started showing us the right hand, we must follow along that side to make sure that we work with him in that right hand as well. Therefore, Mr. President of the Senate, I'm of the opinion that we hold this down a little bit, and I move a motion that we suspend forthwith this nomination and wait until when this is left, so that he can freely work in our environment and tell Nigerians, I have perfectly done well because this record has been put straight. That is my submission, Mr. Senate President. I rest my case.
Culture that in view of Section 88 B of the 1B of the Constitution, which mandates the National Assembly to go ahead and look into the conduct of affairs of any person, authority, or ministry, and where such a person refuses and deliberately stays away from letting the National Assembly do its work, and in view of the fact that this nominee rejected the summons of both the House of Representatives and the Senate, that I do support that this nominee should be stepped down pending when he decides that the National Assembly has that right to inquire into the workings of a minister and his ministry. I so second.
Distinguished colleagues.
So guys, no doubt Festus Keyamo must have learned his lessons, yesterday, that he has to really learn how to talk. This man does not know how to talk, and I think it is high time he goes to learn, because don't be surprised, one day he will come out to tell Nigerians that he wants to become the president of this country, because we have a country where even the more evil things you commit, the more chances you have to be a leader in Nigeria. That's the kind of country we are in. So guys, it is high time a new Nigeria is born. All eyes on the judiciary. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you.